Hello, ladies and gentlemen. So, this is kind of strange. I have been obviously producing content and the like, but I thought I would give you guys the fruits of 6 months of waiting on something truly wonderful that is happening in my life. I am coming at you from a place I never thought I would end up being in. I'm coming at you from my hotel room in Seoul, South Korea. Like, I'm now permanently moving here after living in the UK my entire life. And the reason I'm here is because my wonderful wife has been offered to teach English in South Korea. It really is going to change a lot for me and the content that I make going forward. That's not to say that I won't be making the usual run-of-the-mill content. It's going to be more Doctor Who episodes coming in November, and this has been a super long process that has taken up a lot of my time. That's partially why after January the content has kind of been a bit infrequent, shall we say. When I was living in the UK, especially in the last year or two, the flow of money on YouTube is never consistent. As a result of that, I had to pick up a part-time job and also do odd jobs as well. As I kind of mentioned in a previous post, I did tour guiding for teenagers. It was great, don't get me wrong, I loved those jobs, but it felt like YouTube kind of got put on the back burner, and, trying to juggle three different jobs at once. I've always had this analogy that if Kerrang magazine, for example, if you have a subscription to Kerrang magazine and they start covering pop music as opposed to rock music, all of their subscribers are going to go. And this is kind of the same with the YouTube model. Anything that basically is not Doctor Who or Black Mirror is like a bit of a coin toss, really. I've kind of had this joke with a lot of my friends that I'm basically going for a year-long holiday because that's how long Chloe, my wife's contract is. And it's going to be really amazing and interesting. I'm having the time of my life. I literally can't believe that it's actually happening right now. And I'm also learning Korean. And honestly, it's not like I'm even that really big on Korean like culture or anything. I tried listening to BTS and it just didn't tickle me right, But Blackpink though, Blackpink in your area, I love that shit. I don't know why. It's strange that I'm able to have this very amateur setup as well, because this is the first time I'm using a bloody ring light, This is just bizarre, and obviously I'm filming on my phone. Just to kind of test the water, really. I just wanted to give you guys a sort of tiny update on what on earth has happened to me in the past 6 months. Thank you all for your patience, and thank you to all of my supporters on Patreon as well. Your contributions will no longer be going towards the dreaded council tax. You will actually be supporting the content instead of some arbitrary give me your money for living in this location kind of vibe. All right, take care, guys.
What a weird room I find myself in.
Everything's in order. Am I actually going to be putting my face on camera from now on? So I was meant to release a video, about 4 months ago explaining what's happened, but this beautiful thing called coincidence happened, wherein which Black Mirror season 6 came out 2 weeks before I was due to fly out. I was going to be sponsored by Raid, right? This is how insane this is. I was going to be sponsored by Raid for that first Jonah's Awful video, and I had to turn them down. I had to literally say, I don't have time. I am literally emptying my entire existence out so that I can move to another country. Me, 4 months ago, had this brilliant idea that I would be able to make
more content as a result of not being in the UK. Little did I know that life is a little more complicated than that. Being a tourist is a thing, and being a tourist in the place that you're going to be living in for like at least 12 months, it's the most exciting thing in the world. Black Mirror took an age, and obviously it would have been nice to have gotten that done in July. I don't think you guys are going to be too upset at the fact that I have made such a radical transformation in my life. I mean, look at me. The beard's gone. The beard has gone. The last time I shaved on a regular basis was in lockdown. And this is short hair for me as well. Like, I mean, look at me. I'm just an absolute hippie mess right here. The setup is ready, almost ready. I just have a few things that I need to get in order for this camera on the regular thing to be a thing. I'm hoping I'm going to get a green screen set up, like just hooked up behind me, instead of it just being my voice. Hopefully I'll be able to sit in the little corner and talk or read my script to the camera. My wife always tells me that I have really good reactions to things. And for the longest time, I was so against the idea of doing reaction videos because I just thought it was easy. With the state of YouTube as it is, I need to be putting out more content, and that's just what I aim to do with a video like this one. Another factor that's at play here is that I've gone and got new editing software. I'm transferring from Vegas Pro 18 to DaVinci Resolve. I'm still nowhere near good enough at it to be slick at it. My most recent video, the Meet Joe Black review, was my first project to be completed on DaVinci, and I am going to stick with it. I really like the software. You're going to have to forgive me for being a little slow on the upkeep, but editing on that is just so much better. So the user interface, oh my God, it's so good. It is taking a while for me to get used to. I'm still looking up stuff on YouTube on how to do things. Shout out to Casey Farris. Like, that guy's videos are so informative. He has helped me a lot. I'm going to kind of do something on Instagram, I think. I need a place where I can dump all of my Korean adventures, because it's one thing to be like, oh yeah, I'm going to commit 5 days a week to making content. And then, yeah, the great outdoors, it beckons. I've gone on so many bike rides. I've explored so much of this beautiful country, and I really want to share it with you guys. So I'm going to try and figure out a way, maybe a second channel and an Instagram page. I do still want to review TV shows and movies for you guys. It's just my life is just completely different now. And yeah, the sun is setting. It's beautiful out there. See, I'm yearning to go back in there. At the same time, I have to sacrifice that end of my life to make YouTube better, to make my channel better. I've got 2 little videos in the works. Like, I'm now going to watch every trailer that's come out for the upcoming Doctor Who videos, and I'll give my 2 cents, like maybe have a few predictions, that kind of thing, and of course, a reaction. And I'm also going to answer all of my Discord servers questions as well. It's a little nerve-wracking because I'm just used to having it just be the microphone. This Blue Yeti has served me since, what, 2014, 2015? And it's still good. It's still running. It's still... I'm just amazed. One of the reasons why I didn't put that video out originally, I'm not only afraid of putting myself, like, and my face out there, and that's just a fear that I need to get over, but also I did not like the angle. If I could reshoot it again, I have my face in the center and not like in the edge, but it's taken me this long to just get it out in the open, and really, you know, that's terrible. It's taken me way too long to get everything rolling on changing the channel to include me in a physical and visual way. So no, I'm not dead. I just moved to South Korea. So yeah, that's it for now. I am now gonna stick on the old faithful headphones, and we're gonna watch some Doctor Who trailers.